wow. Yes, this course was a Brooks Koepka ballpark. There was a lot of talk about that. We talked about how it fits him, it fits DJ, it fits Rory, but I think Bethpage, I think that's too simplistic. I think that it doesn't give Brooks Koepka enough credit. It was a full examination of game tee to green. Yes, maybe these are not the championship putting surfaces that we see at places like Augusta, places like Pinehurst, etc. But wow, 4 of 8, 50%. These numbers are getting hard to ignore. Do we finally give him the credit he deserves? And what impressed you the most from the last few days?
I think you have to give him the credit he deserves. I mean, this is record-breaking kind of stuff. And I think if you look at a few small things that go into this pot, first of all, he played the first 2 rounds alongside Tiger Woods. That in itself is very difficult. It's even made more difficult when you're playing in front of a New York crowd. He said he was able to shut that all out, put the blinkers on. So he played 2 impressive rounds playing with the loudest crowds around him. I think if you also look at the fact that he led the tournament in proximity, he led the tournament in greens and regulation. Those are things you don't normally think about with Brooks Koepka. You think of him, how far he hits it. You think of him as a power player. I mean, those little things like that to me add up to tell you what a complete examination, as you said, right through the bag that Brooks Koepka gave us.
Yeah, and for me as well, Bob, when we look at it this way, to kind of to your point, we've seen Koepka win on very similar ballparks in terms of his major championships. Big, wide targets, places where, we consider it more of a long drive contest, so to speak. Right. And I think Bryson DeChambeau had some comments about that this week that, we're maybe turning Bethpage Black into that. I don't think that's the case.